are on the road. We just met up with Brother Gary over in a little town in Alabama. What town was that? Lynette, Alabama. So we got Brother Gary. I got the Chicken Wang with me. That's my buddy that I used to work with at IP. He's still fighting a good fight. But we are on the road and headed to North Carolina. We are in Georgia now. Put in the address, and unfortunately it looks like it is going to take us straight through Atlanta, which is going to suck, but it's what we got to do, so it's what we're going to do. We really don't know what we got going on up here. Brother Gary's told us a little bit, but we really don't know what the situation's like up here. We are going to Asheville, North Carolina. To begin with, we were going to another location, but now we're going to Asheville, North Carolina. And we are going to deliver this trailer of supplies that Brother Gary is pulling. I've got some supplies, or me and Chicken Wang Evans got some supplies in the truck. We're going to drop them off, and we're going to be up here through Thursday. So while we're up here, we're going to help out any way we can. We did bring some chainsaws, but it may end up just us picking up trash or shoveling mud. I'm not really sure what to expect. We're having to bring our own food, which is an interesting a thing on its own. Me and Evan are already digging into our rations. We've already been snacking on the road, so hopefully we won't run out of food before we get up there. Nah, I'm just kidding. We got plenty of food, but we did have to bring our own food. We have to bring our own sleeping gear and everything, so we've got that covered. But we are going to get up here and just be as helpful as we can and see what happens. Mr. Evan over here has been up since what time yesterday?
About 3:30 yesterday evening.
3:30 yesterday evening. He worked a midnight shift last night. I thought that he was going to be asleep already, but he hasn't. I've been singing to him. It didn't work, so I don't know if I have terrible singing or he just don't trust me, or a combination of the two. But we're going to get on down the road. I'm not going to take too many videos while I'm traveling, and I don't want the videos to be long anyways, because I don't know what kind of signal we're going to have over here. And obviously the bigger the video, the harder it is to upload a video. And I may not be able to upload while I'm over here at all. But I'm not going to be taking very many videos while we're traveling, but I will try and get some video while we're there, just to kind of show y'all what we're seeing and stuff. But anyways, I'll bring y'all back whenever we make contact with the church that we're going to. So see y'all in a bit. Alright guys, we just came out of downtown Atlanta. Suckiest place to drive ever. If you're in a little bitty car or a little truck, might not be that bad. But when you're in a jacked up piece of junk manual transmission truck and you got 8 lanes of traffic, people zipping around you, suck. My hands are sweating like crazy. You got this joker over here looking at all the big buildings, looking at graffiti and stuff, wanting me to look, and I'm over here sweating in my boots trying to get through traffic. But anyway, we survived. Atlanta is behind us. So our next town that we're going to be going through, according to the GPS, is Gainesville. So we'll pick y'all up over there. Alright, so we just got into South Carolina about 5 minutes ago, and we just now started to see some damage, and it's just trees that are blown over, and not even too many of them. I'm just seeing them sporadically where the root balls are showing. There's some right here. See where trees were blown over and stuff. There's some on the other side of the highway. So we're getting into some damage, but nothing bad yet. And GPS is saying we still have almost 2 hours to go. So y'all will see what we see. We'll bring y'all back whenever we get closer. All right, we're coming into Asheville now, and you can look out the window and see the watermark on the trees. Water came all the way up to right here. So that means at one point, a lot of that back there was covered. I mean, that water was how many feet up the trees, you think, Evan?
That's good.
About 8 feet. And that was just a little bitty creek that was back there, but you could see where all the mud and everything was about 8 foot high. Besides a bunch of trees being down, when we crossed the mountain, we had one road that was washed out. Not washed out completely, one lane was washed out. But we should be getting to our destination here in about 20 minutes. So we'll pick back up with y'all then. Alright guys, we just got pulled up into the parking lot. Not sure which church this is, but we're in Asheville, and this is pretty much just a center where they're just feeding everybody. They got signs for free food. People were in line getting supplies here, so this is a good spot to drop this stuff off. So we're gonna get this unloaded and see what they have for us next. All right guys, we just got to where we're gonna be sleeping tonight. Not bad at all. As you can see, they do have power, but there won't be no running water for, they say, 3 to 6 weeks. So I'm happy to have what we got. All right, guys, we just got to Asheville a while ago. We unloaded all the trucks, and now we are driving into Asheville, the Arts District, to look at the damage. The pastor of the church told us that we should come down here and look at it and just see how it's affecting the community and the damage and everything. And you can just see all the trees and everything laid over. You can see how high the water was. Real sad, guys. Real sad. That is a shipping container that has been washed down the river.
It's tires or something, like an axle or something. Well, do we need to move that? Or I don't think.
Guys, y'all can actually see the mud stains over the buildings down there. That's how high the water was. mud was on that. All this was underwater. All this was underwater, guys. You can see the mud stains on the buildings, how hard the water was. All washed away. See somebody over there going for a jog. People are just trying to get back to their normal lives. I'm afraid it's gonna be a while. Life goes on. Some people, their entire lives got washed away. Some people lost their lives. Just the tourist attractions and everything was here. Entire buildings collapsed.
Big old washout right there. Right up from underneath the sidewalks. That's part of the road over there, isn't it? Yeah.
Shipping container washed down here. Again, I want y'all to look how high the water was on these trees. How high the water was. Off the highway right there. That mud, probably 3 feet thick in some spots where they've pushed it off the road. You can see on the road up there how high the water went. So these were all shops, studios. This is what they call the art district, and it's been completely destroyed. The people at church were telling us this is where all the tourists and a bunch of the money is made for Asheville. And it's just been washed away. All of this was up underwater. Where we're at right now was underwater. Those are tractor trailers now. Tractor trailers that were all thrown around like nothing. Just washed into the building right there. Look again at these trees and how high that water was. Total devastation. Go straight with the gear around on that roundabout right there. Yep, yep. This is where we come in at. Look out there, guys. Just where the water washed everything. So we're right beside the river. There's the river, and that river that's in its banks now.
It was a park.
Was all up here. Look at that bridge folded over on itself, Brother Gary.
Holy cow.
Let this back window down. That water was all the way over that bridge right there, guys.
Holy smoke.
Again, look at the water level on those trees over there. How high that water was. That bridge is being beat on by stuff. Alright guys, we just got back from Asheville, or the River District, the Arts District down by the river in Asheville. Just got through looking at all the damage, and it's pretty bad, pretty bad. You will have seen that footage by now. But words don't do it justice, and video don't do it justice. We're gonna walk in here where we can see better. So this is what they have at this location. This is just awesome, awesome. Got plenty of water. They have plenty of diapers, and this is not the only location that they have. This is just where they let the community come in and get things. Lots of hygiene products, but they said they wanted to prioritize coats and food. They said food and coats are the thing that they need, and that's what we're going to prioritize with our churches. Whenever we come back, me and Brother Gary are going to be bringing, Lord willing, 2 trailers back up here next time. I think the beginning of November is when we're trying to plan it already, and we're going to be bringing this stuff back. But this is just awesome what they have. All right, this is our home sweet home. Not bad at all. We didn't know what to expect.
Better than I thought it was gonna be.
Better than being outside, ain't it? Can't complain about climate control, can you? Yeah, so they do have power. They just told us that it's gonna be 3 to 6 weeks before they have running water. So we have no running water, but we have plenty of water here. And that's it, guys. I mean, y'all saw the devastation down by the river. There's a bunch of tree damage that we didn't show y'all, wind damage. But we're going to a couple of properties tomorrow to help clean up as much as we can. And just gonna do what we can. Just gonna do what we can and try and be a blessing to somebody. We're winding down. I think I'm gonna make me a peanut butter sandwich here before I hit the sack, and then I think I'm gonna wind down. So we'll see y'all on the next one.